Good afternoon. It is Saturday, February 5th, 2022. And today it is a beautiful day out here. Sun is out. It's a little bit chilly. Inside we've got a fire going and it's really nice and warm and cozy in there, but especially beautiful outside. Take a picture here, show a little bit of what's going on. Makes me think of spring. Birds are out here making beautiful noises, singing. There we go, there's another one. But I think it's a fake spring because probably there's some more winter left. So I've got to go down and check the mail, and then we're going to go down and take a look at the what I call the shop clean out. The lower shop clean out is where we're going to be putting a new bandsaw mill that we are hoping to get, and we're trying to find out a place to put it, and so that is where I'm going to go right now to check that out. So here is the place we were originally thinking of putting the mill, and then building a shed over the mill here. One of our issues is that we have a lot of houses right below us, and I don't want the noise from the mill to upset the neighbors. So the idea is that we're going to go over here to the lower shop and see about putting the mill inside here. It's a real mess right now because we've been cleaning it out. We've got all kinds of junk that's been in there, and still have a lot of cleaning to do, but hoping to get that mill set up. And over here, this is our, oh, there's our kitty over there. Hi, Pippi. Come here, Pippi. Pippi. She's become quite a mouser. She's out catching mice. I don't know what she's chewing on there. So this is our wood shop. This is an old barn that's from back in the 1930s built probably. And don't want to give away my combination. So lots of stuff in here, lots of projects. Oh, Pippi. Are you going to come in, Pippi? You're going to go back there. See what's back there, huh? So here's the lathe. This lathe we pulled out of the lower shop over there, and this is a 1939 Delta 1460 lathe that my grandfather bought in 1939, and my father inherited from my mother's father, and it's been around here on the farm ever since. So that's something that we are working on. Actually, we've got it pretty well put back together. Got a new belt on there. Cleaned up all the bearings, and we've just been doing a little bit of playing around with an old railing spindle, just seeing how it would work. And that is really quite a bit of fun. It's a Delta 1460 lathe, and this will actually turn wood and metal. We've got a 16-speed pulley system there, so we can do multiple different speeds on it. And here's our router table. That's new, of course. And chop saw. That's not so new. And our wood stove for the wintertime. And here's a bench grinder that I bought from a guy for $50, including the stand. And it really, yeah, it's not worth it. I'm gonna have to get a better bench grinder. And then this is the main focus of the wood shop, is our Delta Unisaw. Again, this was bought by my grandfather back in 1939. So it's one of the original Delta Unisaws. And we cleaned that up. My son and I got that out and really cleaned that up, and whoa! Built a sled for it. We took it all apart. We took the motor apart, all the bearings, put new bearings in there, new belts, and that saw really does a nice job. Drill press, another Delta drill press that my grandfather bought in 1939. So that's again more part of the wood shop heritage, 1939. We didn't do a lot on this. What we did do is we fixed this yoke here. This yoke right here was broken, and so we had to take it to a friend and have it brazed back together. I don't know, you probably can't see that, but had to have that brazed back together so we could get it to work right. Right now our switch, the switch is not working very well, so I've got to figure out how to fix that. But it's a DP220 Delta drill press. And the next thing from the Heritage Foundation, Heritage Wood Shop, is this bandsaw. Another Delta bandsaw. Delta product, it's a bandsaw. 14-inch. I don't remember what the number is, but there it is, Delta. We haven't really cleaned this one up very much. It pretty much runs and is pretty good shape. It really needs a new belt. Probably a new switch, maybe. But it works pretty well. Here's a bench drill press. It's newer, of course, and it works fine. It works good. And then here is a jointer, Delta jointer, and you'll notice that the label on there says Delta Milwaukee. Now there's quite a difference there because all the other tools that we have Delta are just Delta. This is a 1951, I believe it's from 1951, Delta jointer, and it's got the Delta stand. My grandfather did not believe in buying the stands. He bought the machinery and then he built his own stands for these machines. We had one that was from 1939, a jointer, just like this one. It was just identical to this one except for the stand wasn't there. And that was one that my grandfather had purchased in 1939. But my brother took that, and I'm not really sure exactly what happened to that jointer. So when we found this one on Craigslist, my son and I whipped over there and bought this, and he cleaned it up, painted it, and then put a new switch on it. So it works pretty well. It needs a new belt. Well, actually the motor needs to be bolted down. So that's the wood shop. There's some cutting boards we've been working on. Here's a workbench that we built. It's got wheels on it that we can lift that up and then move it around. But obviously you can see that it's sort of collecting stuff, different things. These are boards that we've milled with our chainsaw mill. That one right in front there's a piece of Douglas fir that I'm hoping to make a farm table out of. And then these two over here are some walnut, black walnut that came from a tree that was that we cut down here on the property perhaps 40 years ago. And the log just sat in the lower shop over there for a long time until we pulled it out and we took the chainsaw mill and milled that out. Speaking of chainsaw mill, here is the chainsaw mill that we use. It's an Alaskan mill, and it's got a Husqvarna 572 XP chainsaw on there with a ripping blade and a ripping chain on there. And I think that's 32 inch bar. Again, here's some of our cutting boards, some more pieces of that walnut that we milled. And then here, and then there's another jointer down there, a new jointer. That one is a really nice jointer. And here's our 12-inch planer. Again, that we've run a lot of stuff through that planer there. It works real nicely. What else? Oh, yeah. Here's our Nile Systems L200 kiln. This is the dehumidifier. And then we have fans. We've got the fans up there. And let's see what else. Oh, the controller. Well, there's the controller in there. So what we have yet to do with that is to build a container. We're going to build a 8 by 16 by 8 foot high shed, basically, and then have it highly insulated, and then put this kiln, wood drying kiln system inside there to dry wood after we've milled it. So there we go. That's a tour of the wood shop. May not be perfect, but we're getting there. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel so I can make more videos and update you on how we are doing on getting our bandsaw mill set up, and some of our first logs that we'll be milling. We do have some logs sitting around here that need to be milled, so we'll be doing some of that. So subscribe, and also check out some of the other videos that we have. And if you are interested, follow the videos that I've put together in cleaning out the lower shop and getting the base set up for the sawmill, and going and picking up the sawmill at the warehouse and unpackaging it and building that thing. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.